New day, new way, new view, new you. What time is it? It's time to change your mind. It's time to play the game. Exercise your brain and bubble up, man. Woo.
Get up.
Uh-huh.
Get up.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got some shit to do. Get up.
Uh-huh.
Get up.
Woo.
Bitch, you gotta go out here and make these moves. Get up. Get up. Bitch, you know you got some shit to do. Get up. Get up. Bitch, you gotta go out here and make these moves. Get your ass up. Fuck that snooze button. Call your friends up, call your fucking cousin, tell them grub on. He got his show on, but bubble up on. Let's get our grow on. Get up, bitch. You know you got to get shit down in this world. You got to get your little boy up and go get your little girl. Gotta cook breakfast, gotta get the car straight, want that bitch up. Then you got to go to work, come home, you got to get fucked up, bitch. Get up. Don't forget about your meditation. And don't forget about your self-medication. Bitch, you better get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Woo!
Bitch, you got some shit to do. Get up.
Yes, sir.
Get up.
Okay.
Bitch, you out here gotta make some moves. Get up. Get up.
Woo!
Get up.
I like.
Bitch, you got some shit you gotta do. Get up, bitch. Get up, bitch. Get up, bitch. Get your fuck ass up, bitch. Get up. Get up. I got my friends. I got to get this money. I need these ends. I'm hungry. I need that bacon. I ain't got no time for these niggas out here faking. My mama told me, boy, you better get your money right. If you ever fall off, get your pockets right. Goddamn, mama, all you talk about is cash. She said, boy, you better have some or that's your black ass. Get up. Bitch, you gotta go to work. If you gotta hustle, shawty, you may have to twerk. It don't matter how you get it, just do it how you live it. Long as you get up out this bitch and get your ass to living. Get up. Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Get up. But I'm bubbling, baby.
Bitch, you gotta make some moves. Get up. Get up.
Yes, sir. You
Call
already
up all
know.
your fucking friends. Get up. Get up.
Yes, sir.
Bitch, you gotta make these ends.
Ooh. You know what time it is, family. Let's go. It's the lights, camera, action. It's the singing and the rapping. It's the poetry and the play. Get your ass on stage. Class is brought to you by Javon Marshall Clark and his wife, Corinne. What's up? Kyle. Woo. How you doing this morning? Are you flying high? Woo! Come on, y'all. Get up. Clap your hands. Woo! You better stop resisting. Woo! Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Woo! Tune into your source. Oh my goodness. I love how it keeps me alive, baby. Woo! Come on, y'all. Get up. Woo! Hey, hey, hey. Get up, y'all. What y'all saying? Uh-huh. Woo! I can't hear you. Woo! Get up, wake up, bubble up. Woo! Yeah, we give it to me, you, and all of you. Hey. Woo! Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Thank you. So it's right here, because I love that. Come on. Green bubble down. Bubble up. Woo! Educated. Woo! Come on, let's go. Woo! Where we going? Tuning into the source. Keep me alive, baby.
baby. Look at that choir I got in the back. Come on, church.
What we do?
Woo. Come on, up. Get up, get up, get up. Woo. Bubbling.
I'm bubbling too, baby.
I know. That's what they gonna tell you.
Yeah, you already
Walking
know.
around here to see those beers and bubbles. What if I get beers and bubbles, right?
But you can't stop my nose.
I got to do what I got to do. Fuck you, fuck all of you. Woo! Woo!
You fucking everybody
Hey, that I ever needed
Fuck it up.
will be given to me. You, and all of you.
Bubble up.
Hey. For the bears and the what? Bubbles. Woo!
Go Blue Dots. It's your birthday.
Woo!
Go Blue Dots.
Do you feel me? Do y'all feel me?
Feel me.
Okay. Hey, I can feel it.
My favorite part.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready.
What can we do? What can we do?
Woo! I can feel it.
Yes, sir.
I can taste it
Hell yeah.
every morning.
Every day.
When I wake up, get up.
What we do?
I'm jumping
Oh, yeah.
in my vortex, y'all. Remember that?
Baby, we
Y'all.
Hey.
Woo! In my boom, boom, boom.
What you got?
Boom, boom, boom. I got my blue dot.
Yes.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Yes. Y'all up?
Already know.
Got your heart pumping?
Mm-hmm.
Are you joyful?
Yes.
Are you not mourning?
Yes.
Welcome forward.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yes.
tuning in to the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show, baby.
Yes.
And I am your host, Chris Clark. And this is the show where we're going to get you to the finish line so that you can have the best day possible.
Yes.
Oh, is it people's birthday today?
It
Is
is.
it everyone's
Always
birthday?
your birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Yes.
Happy birthday.
It's everyone's birthday today. Woo! Thank y'all for tuning in again. Okay, so let's jump right in it. The recaps of what has been going on. We've been talking about time.
Yes.
We've been talking about momentum.
Yes.
We've been talking about thoughts turn into things,
For sure.
and those things become beliefs.
Yes.
We've been talking about green bubbles and pink bears and staying accountable and staying high so you can feel like you're in heaven.
Yes.
Right?
And then I got high.
And then you got high. Woo! What y'all know about that feeling of high?
Man.
Let me tell you, once you know what it feels to be high, you will not let nobody fuck with that.
Yeah.
Right?
You will
You fight somebody for your high, right?
Yes.
Okay, y'all know. So, we've been talking about these pink bears. We're not feeling low because we ain't blaming motherfuckers. Not over here in Blue Dot Land. We take accountability over here.
Yes,
We don't let nobody bring us down.
Yeah.
And if we do ever have a little moment, you know, because you might have a moment, the guru, the Bhagwan, will show us how to bubble the fuck up. Because over here we are blue and we live in green.
Yes.
The next voice you will hear is that of the master teacher, the guru, the Bhagwan himself, J. Michael Clark. Bhagwan, come on, Bhagwan.
But you got some shit to do.
Come on, Bhagwan.
Get up.
Bring on the
Bitch, you gotta make some moves.
Come on.
Get up.
Top Weezy
Hey,
in the morning time.
hey.
On the mic. Gonna change your mind.
Get up.
Hey, come on, Bhagwan. Hey, it's the bad one.
Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Morning show, it's the bad one.
Bitch, you gotta make some I'm gonna start rapping like them kids now.
Morning show.
Get up. Bitch, you got some shit to do. Bitch, you gotta make your You gotta go get this money. Call up all your fucking friends. Let them know that Claire on the poppin'. We about to get this motherfucker right. stopping. Come on 8 o'clock and we gon' stay consistent. We just got a mission. We just want my folks to listen. Bitch, get up. You got some money to make, some moves to make. Take your son to school, take your daughter to school. Gotta go to school, gotta get the food. Goddamn, hot damn up there. Bitch, you get up and do your makeup and fix your hair before you hit the streets. Go and get your son to eat. Then go take your fucking seat at your job and get them white folks to work hard and come home. And then you smoke one to your dome. And then you get your dick sucked. And then you get your pussy ate. And then you go to bed late. Cause you staying up watching TV and then Netflix. Then you wake up the next morning sad and you be mad and shit. Get up, bitch. Bitch, you got some shit to do. Get your motherfucking ass up, bitch. Bitch, you got some shit to do. Get up.
Yes, your ass needs.
Don't you gotta make some moves? Ain't got no time to fuck with you stupid dudes. What up, family? It's a brand new motherfucking day for a new wave, for a motherfucking new you, for another fucking new view. What the fuck is you looking at? That's the day. That's the title of the day's like. What you looking at? What you looking ass? Yo, looking ass. What the fuck is you looking at? Huh? What is you looking at?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm about to tell these motherfuckers what they looking at. What you looking at has something to do with your eyes, and it also has something to do with your mind.
Okay.
Your mind has a motherfucking eye. Now, this is what I mean. Right now, I could say the word apple. You don't see an apple, but you can see an apple in your mind. I want to show y'all how the design of the mind works.
Okay.
And I have to explain to y'all the design of the mind so you understand it. See, that cracker understands how the mind works. I'm going to explain it to you. Then when I get to the board, I'm going to show it to you. The way the mind works is this. It's a circle. You see first. Your sensory organs work first.
Okay.
Touch, smell, sight, taste, hearing. Touch, smell, sight, taste, hearing.
Okay.
It cannot get to your mind unless it goes through your sensory organs. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
Touch, sight, smell, hearing, taste, feelings. If your hand doesn't feel that it's a pen, it can't get to your mind. Or if your eyes don't see that as a pen, or if you can't put it in your mouth and recognize it, it cannot get to your mind. Are you following me?
Yeah, like you were saying how baby always like.
It has to get to your mind through your sensory organs. That's called your sensory receptors. That's the part in your mind that say, this nigga just touched something. This nigga looking at something. This nigga hearing something. This nigga is tasting something. This nigga is smelling something. You can put an orange in front of a motherfucker's nose with his eyes closed and he might say, that smell like some fruity right there, goddammit.
Yeah.
Is that an orange or a mango or some shit? Your mind can go get that. You can taste something without seeing it. And your mind can go get that using your sensory organs. How does this taste on my taste buds? How does this feel chewing up in my mouth? I know when I'm eating some diseasy pussy. I can taste the disease in it. As soon as I go down there, I smell. See, first of all, look, first of all, yeah, special report.
We got a super chat on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mamanda. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Okay.
The way y'all don't understand how the human bodies work. You don't need no doctors and all that shit. Andre on the line, he had his own kids, delivered his own kids, all this shit. So let me explain what you do. You go down, you smell that pussy. If that pussy make you say, God damn, this motherfucker, that's the right pussy to eat.
What?
See, when a woman's got too much shit on, if a woman pussy don't have a little piss ammonia smell to it, don't eat it. It make you say, you know how you ever been a kid and you put ammonia to your face or something, or you say, Or like when you stick some in your ear, a Q-tip too far, and it make you go, if that pussy don't make you do that, it ain't no good. Now, what you have to do from there is spit on it. Spit on the clit and wipe it around the clit. And the pussy is clean. I'm telling you, male spit seeps through the clit. I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm saying. No, just listen to what I'm saying. Things have to get into your mind through your sensory receptors. And then they go into your short-term memory, which is your working memory. And your working memory does not have a lot of space and a lot of time.
Yeah, explain that shit.
So your working memory says, what the fuck do I need to filter from this shit and send to your short-term memory? I mean your long-term memory. So you can, so this occasion, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. You can go to a wedding and your sensory receptors, there are lights, there's flashing, there's smells, there's so many things going on. And your short-term memory is processing. I just saw a goddamn red flower. I don't need to say that for the goddamn recap of the wedding. Mm-hmm. This is how me and short-term memory work when we walk into a wedding. I remember saying, man, this shit look pretty cool. Oh yeah, they got a bar over there. Mm-hmm. They got some bitches in here. Hope they got some good food. Oh, the food was good. And that's what we say. Women's short-term memory be like this. Look at them goddamn flowers, yellow with blue. Let me look at that shit. I'm going to remember that so I can tell that. Look at her dress. Oh, the bridalmaid's dress is different from hers. Oh, she got two fat girls as a bridalmaid. Oh, she crying, her makeup running. Look at him. He look like he ready to cheat already. Look at that. And then when you ask the man how the wedding was, our short-term memory only put a certain amount of shit back into our long-term memory. Javon, how was the wedding? Man, the shit was okay, man. A lot of bitches was there. They had good food. Goddamn on the bar. Motherfuckers got married, Jack. Female, how was the wedding? Well, first of all, girl, when they first handed me the invitations, I was like, the first thing, they had spelled the word wrong in the invitation. Then when they set us down on this side, and I wanted to be near the sun. I was like, why the fuck the mama side on near the sun? That's because the mama, you know, that's going to mess the marriage up. They done set the mama's family next to the window and the daddy's family over there. It was kind of chilly over there. They didn't remember every fucking thing about the situation.
Cake was dry.
Every fucking thing. So what happens is this. This is the way the mind works. You see it, or hear it, taste it, or touch it, right? It goes into your short-term memory, and it becomes a thought or a word, because a thought and a word is the same thing. And then from thought and word, you get a feeling, an emotion attached to that. From there, you should react accordingly. Do y'all hear me? I'm going to draw it on the board. It's a cycle. Matter of fact, Chris, erase the bottom 4 pink for me so they can see this on the board. Keep those 5 green bubbles on top because I'm going to talk. Yeah, erase those bottom 4. The bottom 5 pink bubbles. Excuse me. So, understand what I'm saying. Enters your mind through your senses, turns into a thought word. You get a feeling associated with it, and then you should react accordingly. A feeling and emotion. Remember I said emotion, energy that tells you which motion to go, right? So let's show you how this works. So I want to show you that I'm right because these crackers will try to tell you the mind works differently than this. But I'm trying to show you how the mind works based on common goddamn sense. Before there were ever words, there were things that people had to identify. And they did what's called semiotics. That's where the word semantics come from. Semantics, semiotics. Semiotics is exactly. Symbiotics is how people communicated before they even could grunt. Before that could ever happen, motherfuckers did shit like. Fuck you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying? Before any of that could ever happen, shout out to Carrie Bogle for the super chat.
Yay.
Before any of that could ever happen, in any communication, motherfuckers did shit like. That means he looking at his bitch. He wants some pussy. He look at his girl like, he's squinting out that bitch in the cave. People would point, wave their hands, no, stop. Go, come on. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So before there were any words, before Adam named all the animals, I'm just
Boy,
Adam a bad motherfucker. He named that tree, grass, bumblebee, bird, snake. Goddamn, that's what I'm gonna call that a pussy. I'm gonna call that a pussy. I'm gonna call that a clit. I'm gonna put my, she said, well, what you gonna do with this clit, nigga? He said, I'm gonna put my tongue on it. I just came up with that word, tongue. He said, then I'm gonna lick your, turn around, ass. And that's your ass hole. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is that? You know what I'm saying? And look, and he making up words and shit go. She like, oh, what did you just put in my mouth? He said, let's see, my dick. She said, well, what am I doing? He said, you sucking my dick. He said, now, salt and pepper shakery. She said, I don't even know what that is. He said, me neither, bitch. But the way you move your hands like this. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in a few
Yeah, exactly. She said, oh my God, it feels, he said, don't call God. God showed up and said, what the fuck is y'all doing? I just made y'all and you got to suck in your, what you call it, Adam? I called it dick, God. You got to suck in your dick already.
Boy.
What is that y'all doing? Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, so Adam.
God, you showed up before I got my nut. I gotta do some comedy, man. He making up shit. But God said, well, just so you know, I heard you talking to her earlier. So turn around. You finna get your ass kicked. Adam said, what does kick mean, God? God said, that motherfucker. Man, this is crazy. So you have to understand, words won't hear first. Semiotics.
Adam was the first, gave the first chick the tongue shit.
Yeah, exactly. All that shit. He said, Adam was the first motherfucker that gave a bitch the. Now, let me get back to the lesson because I'm fucking off now.
That shit was right on point.
You have to understand there were movements, trees, and things before there were words. So you could see, touch, feel. You had your senses before words. So this is how this would go. The first time a motherfucker saw something, he said, I see that. He had to think. What the fuck is that shit? He couldn't even think what's the fuck of that shit. He just said, and his mind thought without words, that motherfucker there look bigger, faster, and stronger than my goddamn black ass. And he said, I need to haul ass running. He didn't know how to say, I need to haul ass running. That motherfucker took off goddamn running, and then somebody was watching him do that and watch that goddamn lion or bear destroy his ass, and they went home and they said, look, your daddy. And they said, well, what we gonna call it? We gonna call that motherfucker a bear, and he goddamn do what we do, ate Papa. Papa. And they said, where's he at? He said, gone, dead, heaven. So listen to what I'm saying. You have to have C comes into your mind, it turns into a thought or word, and then you get an emotion attached to that, and then you should react accordingly. So you can walk outside, look up, see the beautiful sun, think, look at this beautiful ass day. Get an emotion. Man, it feels good outside. I'ma go jogging. That's how that go. Are y'all following me?
Yes.
That's how that goes. Don't let that cracker tell you nothing different. Don't let that cracker tell you nothing different.
Yep.
Man, you wake up, pick up your phone, you see something on Facebook, you think about it, you put words in your mind. You might say it out loud. You might say, these motherfuckers crazy. Then you feel like, why niggas keep doing this shit? And then you need to react accordingly. Meaning, put this shit down. But some people get up, they see niggas acting like a goddamn fool. They think, man, this shit is cool as hell. These niggas fighting like shit. They feel good because now that's entertaining to them, and they react accordingly. They keep watching the motherfucker.
Share it.
Yeah.
Go show somebody else.
But guess what? You get what you think about whether you want it or not.
Yep.
And that's what you better believe. That's why the name of this message, what the fuck you looking at? You looking ass. What you looking at? You're looking at Love and Hip Hop? You looking at First 48? You looking at jail shows? Huh? You looking at Lifetime, family movies? What the fuck you looking at? Because what you looking at turns into an instant thought to an instant feeling, and then you need to react accordingly. Say, for example, I can see something on TV that's fucked up. Well, let me just make it plain. I could see a goddamn bacon double cheeseburger with onions, fries, and goddamn double gup up Coke or some shit. Some fat boy shit that I used to love, that I still love, that I don't want to eat though. I can see a goddamn burger and a fried combo on TV, have a thought, man, that motherfucker look good there. Feel emotionally hungry, because that's a feeling, and then I need to choose to react the right way. Now, remember, if I really don't want to eat that sandwich, I need to do something to do what? Slow that momentum down, get general, because this is how it goes, and I'm going to show you when you get to the board. When you just think it, that's good. When you turn into a word, that's more momentum. Words got more momentum than thoughts, and feelings got more momentum than that. And then the next thing you're going to do, your ass going to move and go get a sandwich, or you're going to turn the goddamn TV. Words have more momentum than thought. Because you could think some shit, but once you say it out loud, didn't it go from thought to being spoken? Is that not momentum? And once you say some shit and it makes you feel a certain way, is that not more momentum? And once you feel a certain way and actually move, what's that not momentum? So watch this right here. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I have a thought of that cup of water right there. Man, now I feel thirsty. Now I'm finna move and get it. That's how you get shit in life. You think, feel, and move. Man, I think I want to fuck today. Before you know it, you feeling horny. Before you know it, you calling Jimbo Elliott.
Jimbo Elliott.
Tear your ass in half.
Jimbo Elliott.
You better be ready.
You better be ready. That's how that shit go. Now, let me tell you some things real quick before I go to the board so I can show you about black people and why we fucked up, because I always talk about black people. Vibration, how we see things. Think about this. The idea of work. When I was a kid, I picked cucumbers. I might have worked 7-8 hours and made $3. I remember my first job was at Howard Johnson's washing dishes. These motherfuckers was paying me $4 an hour. I was working like 5 days a week. But I was working like 3 hours a day. I literally would go in and work for $12. And those $12, 5 days a week, was motherfucking $60. You get what I'm saying? My mama's cousin took me to work to make $60 and pick me up. Why? The value of work. They saw placing a value of work in us. And guess what? That motherfucking $60 was mine to do what the fuck I want to do with, how I wanted to do with it. Mm-hmm. Parents give 4-year-old girls $60 now. Yeah. They don't see no value in work. They don't see no good feeling of, goddamn, this is mine. I made this. How you see things has changed us. So what we have is a generation of kids who have seen too much without working. Yeah. Say, for example, listen, this internet is a bad motherfucker. This phone, kids done seen everything they possibly could want to see because they didn't had images of it. Mm-hmm. We didn't have no images of certain things. Mm-hmm. Images is just like experiencing it. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. What you think you doing when you watching porn? Your dick get hard. You seeing that image when your homeboy go here, or when you seeing Bow Wow traveling the world. You experiencing that shit with them. You know how it feel. Yeah. Exactly. But see, we had to use our imagination. They see it. So these kids done been all over the world with Kodak Black on their phone. These kids done seen. So that's why nothing around them satisfies them. It don't. It can't. All they want is they goal. They want they dream. That's all they want, and they can't have it. They depressed. You know why? Because they ain't never worked. They don't see, okay, I might have to have a job doing this while I'm trying to be a fashion designer. I might have a job doing this while I'm trying to be a rapper. I might have a job doing this while I'm trying to do this. They literally sitting back like, I want it, and if that don't happen, bitch, you ain't sold now motherfucking thing, and you want to be a fashion designer. We got it in our mind. We got dreams, but we old enough to know our wants don't hurt us, and we know, shit, you got to put a certain amount of shit together in your shit to get your shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. They think that they can make a cream and post it on Instagram and blow. They really do. Chris, you know how many motherfucking creams and oils and shit I get sent here. They think they can just put a cream on Instagram and blow. It's some work associated with some shit. You got to build a following if you want to sell shit on the internet. It's a process. You got to be in front of motherfuckers. Another thing, how we view shit. Black people want to be Africans, go to Africa. I'm just addressing them shit, how we view. Africans just learning how to use Jesus to steal money. The shit that we used to see in churches in America, they doing it with African dances. Oh, blah, 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 wow. And that shit looks so fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Africans over there saying, if I touch your dick will grow. They over there telling women I can fuck spirits out of you. They getting big money. It's like, why the fuck I want to go to Africa? And they just learning how to be foolish ass Christians over there. They always been Christians, but they just learning Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, we want to be like him. That is where the money at. It's always a way to get money.
You know how they be like, we African so African is the slave. The fact that they want to be like T.D. Jakes and all that stuff, they're saying, we see that it's money in the fuckery.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Same way back then, they saw it was money in how slave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The help that they put into slavery.
It's how we view shit. So you mean to tell me I can look up and see some African shit, and they over there acting more of a goddamn fool than we act in the black church? The black church know how to act fool with a little class. We know how to, I can't wait till I stand up. We know how to shout with a little class. Them motherfuckers over there falling out, crawling. They over there eating grass and shit for their pastors. Y'all just learning how to do that shit. What the fuck I want to be over there for? Another thing, missionaries.
Stop.
Missionaries went in and tricked the Africans. Black folks are saying any fucking thing in order not to say, Hey, niggas sold niggas out. So you mean to tell me a motherfucking missionary can go over here and teach a motherfucker their religion for 2-3 years? Just live. Hey, yeah, I'm going to teach you my religion and we don't speak the same language and set you up? No, the army came in first, kicked ass, and then they motherfucking sent the missionaries over second to lead a religion over there. Y'all just seen what happened just here recently? White boy talking about he going to this island and convert these folks. They shot his goddamn ass up with a bow. They shot that bitch 40 times. Bow and arrow.
40.
They pinned that bitch to the ground with arrows. Now you mean to tell me the world ain't changed? You can't. The shit that we believe. So we see religion as something that can control us. Thank you, who is that? Only One Love for the super chat. We see religion as something that can control people by the lie we was told. What we just saw should tell us ain't nobody motherfucking controlled us with no goddamn religion. They kicked your goddamn ass. We just don't want to tell the truth about certain things. Crack was given to us. Listen, man, you have to understand the shit that black people do, pop culture. The movie New Jack City made crack popular to black people. I mean, very popular.
Very popular.
Crack was being sold, but it was popularized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember Nino Brown, G Money, and Radio Raheem was in the car. And G Money was in the back seat. He said, man, I got my Demi wax twice yesterday. He said, what? He said, man, get that shit out of my face. He said, this ain't no cocaine. He said, you cook this shit up. The base. What he was saying was, they was telling us in the movie, bitches suck your dick for this shit. Bitches didn't suck dick for cocaine. Cocaine make you feel good and all that, but bitches won't sucking dick for cocaine. Cocaine is like a rich white man drug. Black niggas was doing heroin during that time. He said, man, I got my dick sucked. Yeah, he said, I got my Jimmy wax twice. Nino Brown was already the biggest fucking coke dealer going. His brother came to him and said, this some new shit.
New.
Y'all remember?
Yeah.
They already had the Carter.
That's right.
They already had property. Nino Brown had already had on a suit and dropped the nigga off a bridge.
Yeah. You right.
So, damn, it's in the movie.
No, I know that, but to even give it the credit that we give it as if he didn't. You know how people like, this the first time we saw. No, the movie started off with this man having
money.
A lot.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
More.
Crack wasn't the beginning of drugs in the black community. And blacks realized that you could cook the shit and make more money off of it. Ain't no white man came in the white black community and said, hey, look, let me teach you how to cook cocaine to sell to your people cheaper. And let's say if it did happen like that. Black people been snorting cocaine. Man, this cocaine shit good, man. And all of a sudden somebody said, hey, this some cooked up cocaine. You got to put fire to it and smoke it. It's better. We didn't have to do that. You could drop off a goddamn boatload of goddamn cocaine in the black community and we could be like, hey, we need somebody to come up here and clean this cocaine up. Y'all done had a goddamn boatload of crack in our community. What did y'all doing?
Yeah.
We need these city lump man to pick this shit up. Shit that we say, I ain't had no father figures, no man in the whole goddamn community, no doctors and lawyers. Nigga, you won't gonna be no goddamn doctor. I got a nigga mad yesterday at me on Facebook because he believes how we see things, because see and mind go together, because what we see goes into our mind, right? This man believe Allah means arm, leg, arm, head. Come on, man. This is a timeless God with an English acronym name. Are you fucking kidding me? That's like me saying a slave was named LaQuisha. Are you fucking crazy, motherfucker? Want no slaves named LaQuisha, bitch? You sound like a fucking idiot. Islam means I, self, Lord, and Master. The Arab word Islam was made as an English acronym.
Stop it.
Where you get that from? You a bad man, Jack. And just to show the dominance of America, how a motherfucker call a shit the American word. You know, Islam. Like they translate words from their religion to match us. Like it's so crazy. Like, are you, I self, Lord and Master. So you're saying Islam said, let's consult the English alphabet. So when we name our religions, we want it to mean I self, Lord and Master. So how do they say me? Oh, they say I. How do they say, you know what I'm saying? Okay, based on the English alphabet, we're going to name our God Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. And based on the English alphabet, we're going to make sure our religion is called I self, Lord and Master Islam. You might as well go outside and look up the goddamn KFC and call that some shit. Keep fucking crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. KFC means keep fucking crying and make up a story behind it. See, what happened was motherfucking white man stole the recipe from a black man, and then the black man said, man, you gonna steal my recipe? You gonna steal my recipe? That's fucked up. And the white man pulled a gun on him and said, keep fucking crying. I'll blow your motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? Keep fucking crying. Right, you better not tell nobody, goddammit. That's the type of shit. Politics, how we see shit. Till we saw Donald Trump, black folks ain't care about politics. Now black folks breaking down the goddamn economic indicators. Black folks are diplomatics. Sight comes before words. So what you watching controls what you thinking. And what you thinking, shout out to Quay Mack for the super chat. Yeah. What you thinking controls how you feel. And how you feel should determine whether you move or not. Let's go to the board.
Yes. Woo. This right here, I mean, I keep just saying wow, right? And I'm in between laughter and really being upset in a sense. Because I'm like, this shit is so simple. We said?
I didn't mean to interject. It just came out, right?
Like the real, you said really.
It's really,
yes. And we've been walking around. Yes, and like I said to Jerome, I said, we are walking around with other people's peak perceptions spoken upon our lives. You know what I'm saying? And we've been carrying this shit around generation after generation after generation.
Yep.
And we're not questioning the shit that make no sense.
Nope. Not at all.
And you can't really do nothing but be like, when Javon be like, motherfuckers is dumb. Either we are dumb or we're easily influenced, whatever the case. But that's just not smart to fucking just believe what somebody's saying to you. Yeah. Even what he might teach, you gotta know it for yourself.
Yeah. I saw a great video on Facebook. It was a comedian, funny guy, dark skin. I can't remember his name. But they was asking him about religion, and he was just like, anybody that's Christian can get the fuck away from around me, because he was like, how do you just accept a God and a religion and a truth and a belief without researching it, without knowing where it came from and how you came to be influenced by it?
Or even more, how do you have a God or religion or belief taught to you as a child, you find out that's fake, and then say, well, let me go find the religion of another country, of a language I don't speak, and accept that, and then tell me, goddammit, how long Allah and Islam, and you telling me shit. Bitch, you ain't from over there.
Yeah.
I'ma leave the shit I know in my language, and I just want to say, hey, this is how it went down. It might have been an Illuminati council or something. Hey, we run the world. I run North America, you run South America, you run this continent, I run this continent. Look, we gonna take Jesus and kick ass and run shit over here. Y'all can take Allah. Y'all can take Buddha. Y'all can take him. Control your people. Run shit, and we'll come talk and break the money down. So I grew up in America, and they didn't trick me with religion, and I said, well, shit, let me goddamn go find another country's trickery. And then become a scholar on it, because you can Google some shit. The shit I'm teaching you, you're going to see. The shit I'm teaching you, you already know it.
Yeah.
Remember I said that circle? Remember I said that circle?
Yes.
You already know it. You already feel it. Because as soon as I say something, you say, yeah, I feel it. All you're doing is hearing me say something. Your sensories, your sight, your senses, your eyes. You're hearing something. You're having a thought. It feels good to you. Then you're reacting. Look at this circle.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening.
Or even without saying anything, somebody can give me a look. And
A look.
be like,
That's
I feel
semiotics.
you, I feel you.
But
I feel
listen what I'm trying to say. It's your senses that's put it into your brain. The look the person gave you, you saw it. And when this motherfucker looked like he ready to kill me, then I have a feeling of fear and I take the fuck off. You already know this shit. I'm just showing you how your brain works, literally in the most simple. Now we can get into the sensory receptors. I got a book right now I'm reading. I gotta know how them crackers analyze us. See, I have to know what that cracker say about how he study us.
Yeah.
And then I got to see, is that a fucking lie?
Woo!
Yes.
Right now, it's a book out.
The truth is not in
Listen, it's a book out right now. I'm being facetious. That white people read. How to Study Niggas. That's the name of the book. And anybody white can get their hands on it and read. This is how we study and control niggas. Well, first of all, I got to be diligent enough to get that long-ass medical book, that big booker. How we study and control niggas. And after I read it, I got to say, did they just put this shit out? So if any nigga like me got smart to they shit, couldn't come on to their real shit, and they sell 10 billion copies of the How to Control Niggas book, and then I read it and think I'm smart, pass me that other book, Chris, then I go out here telling niggas, this how they control us. I got my hands on the book, and they be sitting in the back room like, this is the real How to Control Niggas book. We just hit him with a little, he got that shit. That's what they give us. So I'm reading a book now called The Design of the Mind. It's 470 fucking pages. Yeah, here you go, your book.
But the funny part be like, ain't no book. It's just your mind.
I hear white people, I hear black women all the time say, you can't tell me about my pussy. You ain't know. Everything you know about your pussy, you learned from the white doctor. Yeah. He actually went in your pussy with his forceps, looked in your pussy, took your eggs, analyzed it, everything you think you know about your pussy. Everything I think I know about my dick, I learned from the white doctor. But I don't trust him. I learned from Lorenzo Wilkins, when I do squats, my dick be hard twice a day. I can flip.
I was like, Lorenzo Wilkins, it's just for a sale. Like, what the fuck? What you see?
Yeah.
And listen,
Lorenzo.
When my dick hard, when I'm doing my squats, working out, I can take my dick like this and hold it and do pull-ups on my own dick. I work my triceps. Hey, look, I take my dick out.
It's disrespectful to tell the bog
and I
shut
push.
the fuck up.
I do tricep extensions on my own dick. Squats. They tell you, go get you some Viagra, go get you some, nah.
Just do squats.
Let's do some squats.
Open your hips up.
Yeah. Open your hips up. My goddamn nuts be like, when I squat down, my nuts say, nigga, I'm hanging freer than I ever hung. Yes. Then my dick said, man, the way them nuts hanging, and before you know it, I'm in the bathroom in the gym. I'm just saying. Listen, the way this shit works, it's a circle. It's a cycle, family. It's a cycle. Listen, seriously.
No.
I just saw myself on the screen.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I doing that? You see things, you have a thought, that thought is a word. Because we know, when I say see, please understand that I'm saying see, hear, touch, taste, feel. Sensory receptors into the working memory, which gives you a feeling. Once you get the feeling or the emotion, you react accordingly. That's why you remember every event based on how you felt. So much shit happens to you that you misinterpret based on how you felt. You could have had a birthday motherfucking party when you was a kid and all your little neighborhood friends came there, but because you didn't get what you want and you remember feeling bad, you don't remember everybody that was at that party and what happened. I'm serious. I'm serious. You always go back to how you felt. Because if it don't go through the feel, it can never get to the long-term memory. Shit gotta make you feel a certain way. So let me show you how to control this. See something, think about it. When you feel, when you get the emotion, please act accordingly. When you feel a certain way, please react accordingly. Because however you react, it's gonna make that situation what's real to you. Please. If I see a motherfucking dog chewing another man up, I'ma think, that dog got the fucking rabies. I'ma feel nervous, afraid, as if I don't want to get the rabies. Now my emotion, my energy is telling me to go that way. If I react accordingly, I will take off fucking running. Let's say it again. I see a dog ravishing a man. I think, what the fuck wrong with that dog? He might give me rabies. I feel afraid. I don't want to die, so I react and take off running. Right here is the goddamn key. The emotion, the feeling. That's telling you what to do. That's telling you, you should not accept this sight. You should not accept this thought. Now react that way. But guess what most people do?
That way.
Well, let me show you how crackers do in these movies. Hey, I have a sight. A dog is ravishing a man. I wonder, does he have rabies? They don't feel afraid and scared of dogs like niggas.
That's why they die.
So they say, let me react and go see what's going on up here. I said it 1,000 times. When I was in college, I was walking down the hill to see a bitch in a neighborhood that I was fucking with. In the hood. I saw some niggers standing. I see. I was going to have to walk past these niggas. I thought, I wonder what these niggas doing. Is they gonna rob me? I felt afraid. I should have took my energy and took my emotion that way. I felt afraid, but I chose to go against my emotion. If you go against your emotion, you're done.
Yes. Every time.
Every fucking time.
Every time.
I swear to God on Jesus Christ's holy precious name. I swear to God on Allah and Allah and all the women he had.
Anything against your emotion is pink.
Your emotion is designed to tell you that way or that way.
Yeah.
Every time something happened, you said, I felt like that motherfucker was janky. I kind of had you already know. You already know.
I know good goddamn
You
well.
know good and goddamn well you already know what time it is.
And if you don't, you better be.
My job is to serve as a memory device for you. My job is to serve as a reminder, an angel on your shoulder to equip you with some skills to always know. Hey, Jack, you get what you want. You get what you thinking about whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
The universe don't know no good and bad. That's why the white man flourish. He don't believe in these gods. He don't know no good, no evil. He roll up. Think about how they been doing this shit.
I want, I take.
I want, I take.
I see, I like.
White man roll up. He said, kill all the goddamn women, kill all the men, enslave the strong men. Anybody 30 some older, we gonna put them in the field, women, and bring us all the fucking little girls. Muhammad married a 6-year-old girl and waited till she turned 9 to fuck her. This is in the fucking hadith. It's in the Quran. It's in the hadith. Waited till she was 9 to fuck her, and she was his fucking best friend's daughter. Y'all motherfuckers don't read nothing. Motherfucker married his best friend's daughter at 6. When she turned 9, he fucked her, and Muslims got the nerve to say, he married her at 6. He ain't consummate to 9. Then some niggas be like, it was 12 when he consummated. What they saying is the second a woman have a period, you can smash. Muhammad said, goddamn, if motherfucking Islam, they finna have a war. They scared to fight. Muhammad said, if you die, you get 72 bitches.
If you die.
If you die, you go to paradise, you get 72 bitches, and you get an innumerable amount of immortal boy servants. See, Islam takes shit from Greek. In Greece, when you grow your beard, that's why all the real niggas had beards. They could have shaved, but they wanted to show the distinction. When you got your beard, you got the right to have a fucking little boy with you. So that's why they grow their beard. Niggas don't even know that. I grow my beard because I like, niggas don't even know. In Islam and in Greece, that's the reason for growing your beard. Once your beard is grown, that says you can fuck little boys. Anybody that's been to Afghanistan or Iraq or been in the military can verify this. They know it. They have bars where they fuck little boys at over there. You can Google it right now. They call them Chai boys, C-H-A-I. People don't understand what this shit is. The Baptist church, the Christian church, the Catholic church, Islam, all that shit, they fucking kids. So we see this as something that should control our morality. We see this as something as God, man, we fucked up as a race. We fucked up as a race. See, thought, feel, react. See, thought, feel, react. Now guess what? This is a continuum. At any moment, it can happen. You can react to a person at your job. Then you start seeing yourself different and you feel different. Let's work to continue. Woo. You just cussed the son of a bitch out at your job. Now, you start to see images. I done cussed this motherfucker out. You start to think, am I gonna get fired? And then you start to what? Feel bad. Now you pink. You could feel a certain way. React a certain way, see yourself a certain way, and start thinking a certain thing. But guess what? That sight is always there. You know why? Because you can lay in your motherfucking bed with your motherfucking eyes closed and see exactly what you're thinking about. And that can make you feel a certain way. And then you get up and what? Go get you a goddamn drink from the refrigerator. We have to understand that this is a continuum. And right here is the key.
Yeah.
This is the decision. Which means this right here, goddammit. You're gonna see, hear, feel a lot of fucking shit that's gonna fuck with you, that's gonna make you happy or sad. Once you get to this page in the motherfucking thing, you better react right. And all you have to do is say, hey, I just saw something that made me think a certain way. Now I feel pink. Go the other way. Go up. Get general. I just saw a cop kill a black man. It made me think about my son. It made me feel a certain way. Slow this momentum down. Say a general statement. My son is going to have 2 grandkids. Very general. Instantly, you can't stay down there. Very general statement. Very general statement. You and your wife get to arguing in the morning before you at work all day feeling down. Man, me and my wife gonna have another child. Man, me and my wife going on vacation next month. That's what I do. You ever have a feeling of doubt? I just make the most general motherfucking statement I can possibly make. If I'm drunk driving or some shit, or if I'm a little tipsy when I leave, and I say, man, I don't say, let me make sure I get home safe and hold my hands on the wheel. If I'm leaving the club and I'm feeling a little tipsy and I get that feeling of, nigga, you might wreck your car, I instantly say a general statement, change momentum. I said, I'm going to cook some goddamn bacon and eggs in the morning. And then I start thinking about the bacon and eggs and this, that, and the other, and I'm going to serve this way. My mind changes. You can do that. Yeah. Very general statement. I'm leaving out the club, drunk as a motherfucking skunk. No, I got to drive home. Man, I'm going to wake Chris' ass up until that pussy up when I get home. She probably going to be acting like this. I'm going to push over, put some spit on my dick head and try to ram it in her. Just thinking about that, saying that, ends me thinking about what? Wrecking the fucking car. Yeah. So I'll vibrate 17 seconds over and over what I'm going to do when I get home. As soon as I get there, I'm going to put her on a full Nelson. I'm on my way. I'm going fast. I'm going home to get you. That's what you have to do. And then before you know it, that thought turns into another thought. I want to get your top 5 thoughts while I'm up here. Man, I need y'all top 5, man. That top 5 that's going to make you feel good. That top 5. I need you to sit down and write down your top 5 motherfucking thoughts. I'm not talking about top 5 things to do. I'm talking about the top 5 things you like to think about. And then I want you to write down the top 5 things you know you don't like to think about. What the fuck is your top 5? Because what you're thinking about is what you're seeing. And what you're seeing is what you're feeling. And what you're feeling is the vibration you're sending out. And what you're feeling is what you're attracting. If you feel afraid, you're going to attract fear. I could have actually saw them niggas down the hill, thought was they gonna rob me, felt a certain way, and if I was gonna go, I could have walked down there not feeling afraid with a certain confidence, and them motherfuckers could have said, fuck with him, Jack. What up, niggas? What y'all doing out here? God damn, this nigga got to be crazy. He done walked us on what y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas doing out here? What y'all waiting on me or something? With my hand in my pocket. They done called my goddamn bluff and yoked my ass up better. It's a continuum. It's a circle. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you tasting? What are you touching? Do you know because you see stuff, you think things, you feel a certain way? Do you know because you taste stuff, you think things and feel a certain way? You can eat some bad shit and feel bad instantly. My stomach. But then you can choose to eat more. I was with my homeboy, we go out and have a little dinner, you know what I'm saying? And he said, man, let me take this goddamn pill real quick so I can goddamn get this special I like. I said, what happened? What that mean? He said, see, when I eat this, it make me feel bad, and then it make me throw up. He said, but if I take this pill, that pill will keep that throw up down. I said, so you saying that's kind of like drinking alcohol. If you get too drunk, your body tries to throw up to save itself. But I got me a pill I'm gonna take so I can drink so much that I don't throw up. And they said, that motherfucker died in his sleep. I said, what's wrong with him? The nigga took a pill so he wouldn't throw up. What my nigga Joe Jackson said?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Way to pick that bass, Randy. Good job, Tito. He did the Marlon. He looked at Marlon and said, What nigga? Don't you?
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson, Marlon now. He's saying, boy, I taught y'all that.
I thought y'all good.
Let me stop, y'all. Y'all enjoy that, man. Y'all get up there and do that thing. Do what y'all do, man.
Yes.
Clap.
Yes.
Snap.
Yes.
Woo. Baby. Thank you
for a great word. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
We're going to have a different word than amen. Let the church say bubble it. What you think? What's the word we're
I
going to
like
say?
bubble that.
Bubble that.
Like,
Let the church say that. Yep. Let the church say bubble that.
Bubble that.
I can't hear you. Let the church say bubble that.
Bubble that.
Hey, yes. So you asked us to think about 5 things.
Yeah.
Either way, so when we tune in on Monday, do you want the people to put the 5 things?
Yeah.
So that's the homework.
Yes.
Think about those 5 things that you want to think about, and then 5 things that you don't want to think about. And the crazy part is, when you're doing it, think about how simple or hard it is for you to think about that. See, the reason why we can't change our minds is because a lot of times we're not thinking quick enough to know what to change them to. And we really making it too difficult. It's really simple. You know what I'm saying? But then you're like, oh, so the way you flip the board all the time, your lens spins, and the way Jay, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, I wish I would have thought about that like that. I wish I would have thought. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in it to win it. Because this game is playing you regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be quick on it.
Yeah.
And be like, sorry. Go back to the you know how you play the board game? Sorry. That shit slides you all the way back. You be like, 10 minutes.
You gotta be quicker than that.
That's what That's a good one. Quicker than that. You gotta just be quick. So, and it's okay if you can't at first. The point is you keep on trying and you trying and you want to. Don't give up. Don't be a goddamn baby child.
That's it.
Right? So, thank you for tuning into the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show, baby. This is the way you get up and get your day started. This is the way you win at the game of life. And shit.
Ray in the room.
Hey, Ray here.
Prime Junkie.
What the fuck Ray get here? Did damn Joe bring Ray?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Watching the show.
Okay.
He didn't like how it went
He
down.
ain't like it.
Yeah.
He said I can't
Bitch,
see
you got some
shit.
shit to do.
But I can't see shit. Now I don't know if the shit I see is the shit you see, but I see something.
Yes. I'm imagining.
And that shit got me thinking shit. And I'm feeling what?
Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Oh, okay. So I need to react real quick.
Yes.
That means he need to make a song.
Yes.
Make the song, Ray.
New shit.
Woo.
New
Make the
Yeah.
song, Ray. Hey.
Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, you gotta make some moves.
Hey.
Mama told me to get it.
Yeah.
Daddy told me to get it.
Hey.
Brother told me to get it.
Hey.
So I gotta go get it.
Hey.
Bitch, I'm on a mission.
Hey.
I can see my vision. Wanna give my kid for Christmas. But bitch, just stay living. Bitch, better smile. Out here after a while. I ain't wanna live. I just wanna spend bills. I just wanna stack bills. I just wanna fuck models. I just wanna sip bottles. I just wanna do the nigga by collar. Yeah. Bitch, you got some shit to do.
Get up.
Bitch, you gotta make some moves. Yeah.
Bubble up. Bubble up. Hey.
Oh.
But Ray is just like, Ray. Come on, Ray now.
Bitch, you got that alarm clock. Bitch, you hit that fucking snooze. Bitch, get your punk ass up. Bitch, you got some shit to do. Bitch, you got some moves, babe. Bitch, you got some place to go. Bitch, you got some things to do. Bitch, you gotta do your show. You gotta eat right, do it right. Gotta get your shit tight. Bitch, you gotta get some rest before you go to sleep at night. Take your ass to bed early. You should be drinking early. Get your ass up early. Bitch, I'm just a rider wording.
Bubbles
Bitch,
Morning
you got some
Show.
shit to do.
Bubbles Morning Show. It's
Get
the-
it.
Woo!
Bitch, you gotta make some moves.
Get up.
Show.
Yeah.
Get up.
Bubble up. You can change it to bubble up.
Yes.
You got some shit to do.
Woo! It has been our pleasure to give you this treasure, to know how to play the game of life.
Missy say the Cash App is not working. Put it up one more time, man. Something gotta get wrong. You know we need that change. Any change we get, we appreciate, because we bring y'all this thing to y'all live every day. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the super chats. We appreciate the tuning in. Share this. Let your people know what's going on in the morning, man. And as time goes on, man, we happy. We gonna keep moving. And ain't nothing gonna stop us from bubbling up every day. Bitch, you got some shit to do. Ah.
Yes.
Take us out, y'all.
Come on, we at. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Woo. Come on, y'all. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Come on, clap your hands. Jump up on that bubble and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. Come on, fire. It will be given to me.
Got
Woo.
right there.
Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me.
It will be given to you, and all of you.
It will be given to me.
Woo! Yes, listen to your source. Let them tell you where to go every
I'm in the
day.
vortex and every girl around me on a green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man, no one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. My back to block is not a game, black will not be. Look up!
I wake up. Woo! Feels so good to be up this morning.
Yes.
Keep me alive, baby. Woo!
Come on, this is my part.
Yes.
I love it. Do that dance, baby.
Yes! Get up! Yeah, this the hump thing. Woo!
You can stop my door. And as we always say before we leave this bitch, what we say we was gonna say, y'all?
Have a green
Have a
Day.
Have a bubbling green day.
Everybody has
Have a
something.
bubbling green day. Have a 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 bubbling green day. You better have a bubbling. Have a bubbling green day. I said a bubbling green day.
Have be ready.
Have a bubbling green day, y'all. Lord Jesus,
Yeah.
Allah, Buddha, Krishna, oh, Zoroastrianism, all the Semitics, the Kemites, the Nubians. I want Bishop Edgar Long to rise from the dead and have a good day, y'all.